Hello, my name is Mariah, and this is Mrsknittyrodgers video YouTube podcast, knitting podcast. I'm coming to you from Anchorage, Alaska, and it's actually sunny today. I can count on one hand how many days we've had sunny this summer. It's this many. It's very, very sad. It's been quite depressing lately. It's been about a month since I've podcasted. I just did kind of like a deep cleaning today of a couple of different rooms in my house. My son is down for a nap. So I'm just going to kind of dive right into it. I'm not really going over stash acquisitions because if you see my video from yesterday, I just redid my yarn room. Craft room, I call it, but yeah, so here we go. So finished objects. I'm gonna kind of go over what I'm wearing first. It's kind of finished, not 100%, but it's pretty dang close. I just bound off the body last night. This is the Soho top by Kadri. It's a garter stitch tank. You start, front and back panels, join them together, and then garter stitch all the way down with a nice slip stitch detail on the sides to hide the transition from the garter, the purl rounds and the knit rounds. It's not 100% finished. I still have to pick up the neckline and pick up the arms and do the I-cord bind off, which is, I don't know if you can see, but I'm really proud of my I-cord bind off. It's not too tight, but yeah, it gives nice structure. Once I block it, it will lengthen a little bit, which I'm excited about. As you can see, it's not truly my bra friendly. I do need to go get new bras, but I'm hoping maybe I want to find some like lace bralettes too to kind of go under this stuff. But it's so comfortable and the garter is so squishy and I just really love it. The yarn I used was long dog yarns. I find that long dong funny because that was her April Fool's joke and she made stickers and stuff for it too. She called it long dong yarn, and I saw that this morning on my desk here, the stickers that I bought, and it cracked me up so bad. So sorry about the miscommunication there, but I cannot remember what colorway it was, sorry, but it's this beautiful blue green, and I held it double because it's supposed to be like a DK or worsted weight pattern. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to hide my ends here. I just held 2 fingering weights double. It used 3 skeins total. I have little bits of the skeins left to be able to do the bind offs, I-cord edges. And that's about it. So it's a pretty good use of 3 skeins. I mean, it was great. So I am going to do another one here pretty soon, and I bought this Woolberry. She's doing a release rewind color each month, and this is Camp Woolberry, and I got 3 skeins of this DK to do this one again. I'm 100% doing it again, so I'm excited about that. My next finished object is my Shiloh tee. This is a crochet tee. I used Bad Sheep yarn in the colorway Spell on You. This did take 2.5 skeins. It took a lot. I've heard crochet takes up more yardage than knit, and I 100% will agree with that. It kind of ripples right here because I did block the top before I split for sleeves, and I haven't blocked the rest of the body yet. So I love this thing. It is a little more tight at the top than I like, but it's comfortable still, and it doesn't hug. It's not tight around my mid side, my belly, so I'm okay with that. I really like it. It took a long time. It's fingering weight yarn, and it's got this beautiful stitch pattern, but I'm very excited about this. So, and I tied a little knot kind of edge. I don't know if you can see that little edge here to see. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed. This is my first ever crocheted garment. I mean, I've crocheted hats, blankets. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. The cotton is flying outside. Hats, all that regular stuff. But this is my first crochet garment, and I'm really impressed with it. I do want to do more for sure. So stay tuned for that. My next finished object is the mini mock neck tank by Jessie Maed, and I use La Bien Amie. I think this is a Super Sock, I think is what it's called, in the colorway Fluoro Morganite. So it's like really iridescent. I already gave this skein away, the rest of the skein away, to a friend because she's going to make, oh, I'm so sorry about my nose. She's going to make hot pink socks for her best friend who is going through chemo for breast cancer right now, and she's young, like our age young. My friend and I are 29, so yeah, I would lengthen it, and I'm going to make this again. I did mess up on the side panels here. I didn't read through the whole pattern, so the ribbing's only supposed to be for a couple of rows, but I accidentally made it the whole side panel, which is fine. And then I didn't do the whole mock neck. I just did just a couple, like 5 rows, I think, of ribbing at the top because I don't like turtlenecks. I don't like it too tight around my neck. I did wear it to work the other day. It does hit like right at the top of my jeans, like kind of hides my button on my jeans when I'm standing up. And so I just wore a tank top like tucked in underneath, and then I had a cardigan on as well. And I don't know, I'm not sure how I like it. It was a really fun pattern, and I did it with a close friend. We knit them at the same time. And so it was kind of nice to like being egged on to doing it and finishing it. I finished it in 6 days, I think. I don't know. I love it. I might ask my friend if she has leftover of the skein to give it back, and then I'm going to lengthen it, and then I will be much happier with it. And again, I want the lace cami. It does show my bra, so maybe that's another reason why I don't like it so much. I do kind of want to, usually I'm a loose knitter, so I almost always go up a needle size, and I never gauge swatch, literally never. And but I've done enough patterns and, you know, gauge swatches to know what my gauge is really, or how something's gonna react, like my fabric and stuff, you know, how it's gonna react. So I think what I'm gonna do for my next one is keep the same size that I did, which I think was either the medium or the large, because I don't want it skin tight. I do not like skin tight things, but go to the normal needle size so that the fabric is a little better. It feels just, you know, as you can see, really see-through, really airy, and while that's great for summer, it just, I don't know, I don't know, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. That's just my plan for our next one, is I'm going to do the same size, not do the ribbing panel on the side, actually read the directions, and go down to the normal needle size. Otherwise, this yarn is fantastic. If you guys have a chance to splurge and get La Bien Amie yarn, please do it. It is a joy to work with. And the colors, all of her colors are just absolutely amazing. So that's that one. And then I have one more finished object. Not completely finished, like ends wise, but this is the framework bralette by Jessie Maed that I lengthened into a tank. The yarn used is Explorer Knits and Fibers Rocky's DK in the colorway Giant's Causeway, which is one of her Ireland yarns. So I need to weave in the ends, obviously. I also need to shorten the straps. I kind of want a little freestyle with the cups and the straps, kind of. So this is knit bottom up, and then you do each of the cups individually. And then you join them by these I-cord, these really cool double knit. It's called double knit I-cord. I really love these. It was super fun. And just like the way that it works, like blows my mind. So, okay. So the reason why I say I went a little off pattern, I'm looking, I made this specifically to go over some overalls that I bought. So I knew it wasn't going to be full length, but I wanted it long enough that it's like hits at a good length that I do feel comfortable, even with it being underneath some overalls. And I don't like things skin tight. So, I mean, maybe I just need to get over that. I don't know, but I don't like things skin tight. So I thought when I did the front cup, so I'm deeming these ones my front cups, I did the slow decreases is what they call it. So it's decreasing every 4th row instead of every other row. So I did that. I did the slow decrease for half of it and then the regular decrease for the rest. And then the back, I was kind of running out of yarn actually. So I was about to play chicken. So I did just the regular decreases on the back. I have read through this pattern several times, and that's one of the reasons why I did it that way, is because I, read through all the pattern and I was like, oh, I can do slow decreases. Like, that'll be great. I'll get more coverage here. But then after I did all this and I finished, I reread it, and she gives, I don't know if it was actually the pattern or something I saw on Ravelry, one of the projects. Anyways, it warned that if you do the slow decreases, it's going to give more of a V-neck. I didn't even think of that. So if I do it again, I'm going to do the regular decreases for both sides. I am definitely going to like take off like this much of each strap and do that. I'm going to block it. I mean, obviously, I would like to block it so that everything relaxes, including the I-cord edge, see what it does. And then I do want to try another one, but I want to actually try a bralette instead of a tank. So coming soon, coming someday. But yeah, it was a great pattern. It was fun. It's very engaging. It's, worn with the purl side out, but you knit it knit side out. So you're knitting the whole time. Slip stitch detail here in the middle of the cups here, and then purling there. But it's a very fun pattern. I really enjoyed it, and I will be doing it again. So yeah, stay tuned for what I think after I block and wear it. Okay, that's all of my finished objects. So here I go with my whips. I have been very inspired lately to finish my whips that I have here already. Not all of them, but more like the summer patterns, like the tees that I've already started or the tanks I've already started, that type of stuff. So let's just go through what I have been working on. I have been knitting a ton. So let's see. Where do I start? Oh, I will give you an update on my Kutar top. So this is by Sari Nordlund. I'm using Knitting for Olive Pure Silk in the colorway Dusty Artichoke. I finished both panels. Hold on one moment. What's going on here? I finished both panels, and I just made a mess of this, I think. And started in the round. So got them joined. So I'm just going knitting now. Only gotten about that far done. Hold on one second. And then later you add on the I-cord top and the straps. So the lace was very fun. I will not be doing it in silk, pure silk again. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my God, that's pretty. Wow. I can't wait to see how it blocks out. Because I think I went up a needle size like I always do with Sari's patterns, but I'm not sure. I wonder if I needed to go up 2 for the lace part. You do one size for the lace and then a whole different size for the stockinette body. So we'll see how it goes, how it blocks out. But I'm very excited about this. Oh, that is so pretty. So pretty. It was very fun lace panel. If you have a chance to do this, any of her Kutar, she's got a tank, t-shirt, and a cardigan so far of the Kutar series. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay, so that's that. Where am I gonna throw these after I'm done? I don't know. I'm just gonna go like this. Okay, the next thing I worked on was my Helianthus tank. I'm sorry, I forgot who the designer was. I am using, hold on. I don't know how my sound goes when I turn around like that, sorry. Okay, so this is my Helianthus tank. I am using, I think it's Andrea Gahn. something like that. Yeah. I'm using Les Garçons, their yak base. And I'm doing like a dusty pink, an olive green, and like a plum. I'm very excited about it. I've gotten quite a few rows, you know, stripes done since the last time I've shown this. I haven't touched it in a little while, but I am excited to finish it. So I'm doing, I think, 9 stripes of the contrast colors total before I split for the body. It's pretty cropped tank, and I don't like crop, so I'm gonna add some length to it. I have plenty of yarn to be able to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm on my 6th one right now. So after the 9, I think I want it to be at least 10 and a half, 11 inches. So we'll see. I'm very excited to have this in my wardrobe. I'm very excited. I think it's going to be really fun. So that's the Helianthus tank. I will be making a solid one as well. Someday. All right, back there. Okay, next from the pile up. I started a totally tank top by Jessie Maed. I don't know if you have noticed, but I have really gotten into Jessie Maed patterns. I am just working on this during my second job when I work at my jiu-jitsu gym, when it's slow. So I did finish the straps, like the back and the straps, in one day and got it joined, and I've just been kind of doing that. So this is Coast to Coast Yarn Co. in the colorway Red Panda. I am going to Flock Fiber Festival in Seattle. I'm very excited, and that's next month. So I really want to finish this and wear it for then. That's my goal. This is the one I want to wear for Flock. So the neckline is a rolled neckline, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do whatever the ribbing is, because the armholes are ribbing. So I'm going to do whatever ribbing for the neck as well. I think maybe that'll bring it up, but I also don't like how rolled necklines look. I think they just look very unfinished. So I'm going to, that's the only modification I'm gonna make. But I'm very excited. It's a racerback type tank. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, next is my Ingrid top. I forgot the designer, sorry. And I'm using Craft Me Not Yarn Co. in their Silky Sport in the colorway Praline. I have joined in the round and done a couple of inches. So, yeah, I think it's going really well. I'm interested to see how it fits after I'm done. I want to get a couple more inches before I even try it on, just because I feel like this is a good representation. But again, this is another one that I want to get, you know, the lacy bralette for, because I think this is going to be a little long, kind of like this is, but maybe longer. And I'm okay with that. As long as I got a lacy bralette on, I think it's going to be super cute. But this Silky Sport, I think it's 50-50 silk merino. It's amazing. It's so shiny and soft and just really nice to work with. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, that's exciting. Okay, next, I started an Alpine Bloom tee, top, sweater, whatever she's calling it, by Caitlin Hunter. This is actually my first Caitlin Hunter design. She is from Alaska. I don't know. This is my first, I like a bunch of her patterns, and I think I bought a couple, maybe, but this is the first one I've actually ever started. So I'm using Knitting for Olive, merino cotton. No, I don't know what, it's a black of some sort. It's like coal or charcoal or something like that. And then I'm using La Mercerie's Spin Cycle colorway, and I can't remember what that's called either. So sorry, but I have 2 of these skeins. One I bought online and one I bought while I was there in Seattle in April. And I think this is the one that I bought that I actually could, in person, that I could actually see. So I like the pink. My other one is more yellow, which is fine. I'm happy with it. I'm very excited about it, but the pink one is my favorite. So I'm not too far into it. I've only been working on it here and there, but color work is fun. I'm not sure how I feel about the neckline. I think the way that she's doing necklines and like sleeve caps, I guess, sleeve ends, are interesting lately. She has been kind of going out of the box with that, which I think is cool. I did it. I'm not going to do it for the sleeves. Stress Knits, she didn't do it for the sleeves, just for the neckline, and I like how hers looks, so I'm going to do the same. But I'm excited to see how the rest of the T looks, how the rest of the chart looks. So yeah, that's another one. I have three more. I have three more. Okay, the next one is the, oh, I always forget what this one is called. Oh my gosh, Mariah, my brain is blinking so hard. What is it called? I wish I had actually kept them in the bags. I took them all out of the bags to like get ready and be prepared. This is Samantha Guernside. I keep wanting to call it the Fall Frolic, but that is one of her other sweaters. This is Petal Party Crop. Yes. Petal Party Crop is what this one is. So the three friends, Aro Knits and Pearls, Kimchi & Co, and the Knitting PT are all doing a Petal Party Crop knit along, and I had this started just a little bit of the back, and so I decided to kind of join in. I'm not quite sure when it ends, so don't quote me on that, but I got the back done and I joined the front. So I'm working on the front, and then soon I'll be able to join in the round and just go round and round and round and round. So yeah, this is in the colorway, I think it's called Dreamsicle by Explore Knits and Fibers in the Denali sock. I only have 2 skeins of this, and this is what I always planned on doing with this yarn anyway, so when I bought it, yeah, I don't know exactly how it's going to look on me, but I really don't care either, because I think it's such a fun, bright, amazing colorway, and it's going to look really cool, like especially in the winter. That's what I think of when I buy these like really bright colorways, is it's going to bring up my mood in the winter time when it's dark, gray, no light, wintry, claustrophobic feeling. So yeah, I'm excited about it. All right, so that's that one, Petal Party Crop. Man, I am so happy I remember that. Okay, one of my big things that I actually just pulled out is this is the Camisole number 6 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. And the colorway I'm using is an Alaskan dyer. It's Alaska Jude's yarns. I think it's a mother-daughter duo. And this is a worsted superwash wool, and it's 560 yards. It's more than 100 grams. It's in the colorway Alaska Berries. I got this at one of the like markets or festival type things in Eagle River, which is about 20 minutes north of me. My son and I went for the parade. No, this was in Palmer, which is about an hour north of me. Anyways, we went last year and got this, and I had seen this color online when they were advertising, and so yeah, this is my little swatch, like blocked and everything, which I think you will be so surprised of me, but I think it's such a fun colorway. I'm really excited, and I'm only maybe halfway through the skein and more than halfway through the tank. So I started this Christmas, I think, when I was down home in Soldotna for Christmas. So this is the Camisole number 6. It is a ribbed tank camisole. And then you do the straps first, all the cups, and then you join in the round and then do the round. I'm pretty far, so I don't know, I got a few more inches. I'm going to do at least 10 inches, 11 inches maybe. So yeah, and then you join the straps. I'm very excited about it. I think it'll be fun. I will say I don't like the fat ribbing. I don't like doing the fat ribbing like this. I think just the way I knit, when I transition from pearls to knits or knits to pearls, it just looks really sloppy. I'm hoping blocking will fix it a little bit, but I'm really trying hard to like tension it right so that it looks better, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'm really excited about that one. I am determined to finish this today. we'll see if it happens. There's actually 2 things that I really want to finish today. We'll see if it happens. Like I said, I'm going on a finish my whips kick right now. All right, last thing that I casted on. This is the Slightly Sassy V by Amy Sher. Just came out, and I think I bought it on release day, which is just a couple days ago. I'm using Murray Wool and Company. I think that's what you call it. It's called Fillery Wings. Sorry, my hair is absolutely ridiculous. Fillery Wings is the colorway. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the hot pink pops in it. Oh, that's so true to color right there. So yeah, I'm just doing, I did her coloring book coloring book T. Yeah, that's the fingering weight version. And I loved the way that she did the raglan, which she calls a compound raglan. So you do certain increases one way, and then the next section is certain increases a different way. And so it just kind of makes this cool like S shape on your raglan increases almost. And it fits so well. So I knew I wanted to do this one as soon as it came out. And so I started it. So you go back and forth to create the V-neck and then join eventually. I haven't gotten that far to see where you join, but yeah, I think this is going to be really fun. I'm really enjoying it so far. This is 2 evenings worth of work. Kind of 2 evenings, like not straight, but yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. So I have 2 skeins of this. Oh, yeah, that's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, that's all of my whips that I see around me. So I wanted to go over maybe some future cast on plans again. I got my Explore Knits and Fibers. She did the National Park pre-order again, and I got Denali National Park, which is Alaska's national park, which is about I don't know, 2 to 4 hours north of me, and that's where the Denali Mountain is, the largest mountain in North America. And so I got a couple from there to complete. Oh, and the pre-order, I'm saying. I got 1 skein of the Denali National Park because I live in Alaska. I'm from Alaska, so I wanted the Alaska National Park. It is purple. I don't really like purple. I love that colorway. I think it accurately represents when the sunset or the sunrise is hitting Denali. I think it accurately represents that. So I'm gonna make socks out of that. And then I also got these 2 tonals that she was offering to complete the tonals for my double date sweater. So ever since she did the winter solstice, I think is what it was, and she had a double date sweater made out of it, Allie I'm talking about, I knew I wanted to do it. I love that sweater so much. I'm very excited to do that. I think the textured stripes are going to be so much fun. So this is Avenoir. This is like a dark charcoaly gray. This is Rocky's DK. That's going to be my main color. And then at the same time, I had bought Sonder, which is the pink. And then I knew I didn't want those other 2 to completely match Allie's sweater, but I ended up getting these in the Denali Park, or the National Park pre-order. So this is linen. Ugh, no explanation for that. And then I got pollen. I've been really into the yellows lately, so I think those 3 are going to look really great together as my stripes. I think it's going to be really fun. So I'm going to be casting that on pretty soon. Let me have a drink, sorry. My throat is like really kind of hurting right now. Anyways, so that's one I'm going to be casting on soon. And then I wanted to finish a couple like minor things in some tees that I've been working on this year, and I have as finished objects, but they still need some tweaks on them in order to be truly finished and wearable for me. But this is also another whip that I really want to finish. This is the Fresh Berries tee. I started this when I was pregnant 3 years ago. I got through most of the body before delivery, and then I finished the body, and then it's been sitting. And mostly because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do the sleeves. I want to match the stripes. So this is just how the yarn came. This is Karen Cotton Cakes, It is 60% cotton, 40% acrylic, and it looks like this. It's very soft and really kind of light. I'm really excited about it. But I wasn't sure how I want to do the sleeves. Did I really want to rip out? Like, I have this much left of the first skein, which I think would be enough to do both sleeves maybe, but I do want to match the blue. So I was just kind of, what's the word? Procrastinating, pulling out the blue specific stripes out of this big ass cake in order to finish this tee. But today I have the motivation. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah. I'm really excited. And then I'm not sure how to block this because I've heard that you can't block acrylic and cotton. Screw that. I'm not blocking cotton. Like, it's just going to stretch out like no tomorrow. So I don't think I'm going to block it at all. I think I'm not going to block it at all. But I'm really excited to wear this. And I want to make another one, I think. I don't know. I think it was a free pattern. So, yeah. I just want to use up yarn. But I really like the bright stripes and that it did stripe. I'm still shocked that it did the stripe. I didn't even realize, I don't know, when I bought these skeins, I didn't even realize that it was going to do that. So that's one thing I am going to finish today. Okay, and then back to what I was saying about some minor things needing done. I need to add length to my Anchors tee by Petite Knit. This is Woolberry Fiber Co. and their Berry DK. I think it's the colorway Tattered Pages. I can't remember. It's from the bookshop pre-order last year or the year before. I have this much left. So it's going to be enough to... It's just too short for me, for my comfort. So, and I really want to make another one. I love this detailing, this collar detailing so much. So I want to do another one. But I also do want to do the fingering weight version. That I might shop for while I'm at Flock. Is the fingering weight version. So, okay. So that's one thing I want to do. Another thing, obviously, is just to get all of these wound. All of these. Gosh, I'm caught in something. Sorry. All my ends woven in and blocked. And then I want to sew the placards together on the back. I think this is called the Daybreak Tee. And I use Sorella, their silk merino DK. I think it's 50-50 silk and merino. It's knit bottom up. And then, yeah, it was a fun tee. I finished it in just a couple days. I'm sorry, my mind is done all of a sudden. Yeah, it was fun. It was very fun. So I just need to do that. I already have the buttons, so I need to add the buttons as well. I just want to block it first, and I want to see how much it grows when I block it. So I'm excited about that. And then I also have another colorway of this yarn that I need to figure out what I want to do with it. It should block out. As I'm pulling it, it's really going far, so I think it'll be good. So that's one I need to finish. I need to finish this, the I-cord bind off, and then I need to finish the I-cord bind off of my Slanty Stripes solid tank. It fits so good. I am so happy with how this looks, but I do want to do the finishing on it. Oh, it smells so good. I've been using my special wool washes lately, and they all smell so good. Anyway, so, and then one more cast on that I'm going to be doing soon is another one with my friend that I did the mini mock tank with. And the camisole number 9 by My Favorite Things Knitwear just came out, and we got 2 different types of black. So I got Midnight. This is Knitting for Olive Merino, and she got the one that's even more black than this. So the sample is knit in black, so of course that's how we were inspired, and I think we're both regretting that we got black yarn, but it's going to be such a staple piece. It's going to be beautiful. I'm really excited to start it, actually. So yeah, that's all that I've got for you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. It is Sunday, July 9th. I have a really busy week at work ahead of me. My husband finally comes home on Wednesday. He's been on the slope at work for, it feels like forever. He only went back to work 2 days early this time to make up some time from earlier this year that he took off. But instead of just like, it's a half week, full week, half week gone, it was a full week, half week. So it just feels like 42 years longer than it was, which is fine. But I'm ready for a little break from solo parenting. I love my kids so much, but oh my gosh, the terrible threes. Oh, I also need some suggestions for, one, lacy bralettes. Where do you get yours? Then my second suggestion is, my kid is turning 3 next month, and I am racking my brain on what kind of party I want. Let's see, last year for a second I did like a Lego theme, and we went to the local playhouse and we just rented out the whole place. We don't have that many friends with little kids, so there won't be that many kids around. And then the year before that, we just did it in our backyard because it was nice and sunny then. But with how rainy and cold this summer has been so far, I don't want to do it like a backyard thing, just because I can't, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't confidently say that it's going to be sunny then or not with the track record of this summer. So I'm debating on whether I want to do like the trampoline park local, or the playhouse again, or maybe a swimming party, even though my son, he's been in the pool like what, 3 times in his life. I mean, I'm not very good at getting there. I'm also debating on like if we could just go camping that weekend, like down in Saldana where all our family are, and like have a party at my mom's house or something where we're just doing just family. I debated that. So let me know what you guys think for my son's party. I think I either want to do Bluey themed, or he's really been into like Lion King, Dalmatians, tigers, lions, you know, that type of stuff. Do I do that kind of party? So I have a lot to think about lately. Anyways, happy knitting, everyone. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and have a great week at work. I will see you in a couple weeks. Bye.